What is a god? Hmm? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things. We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them. How did you find it?
그러네, 영혼을 읽고 있었네. 웹부인이요.
Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason. Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect. What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their
네?
deaths.
아닌데요?
Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
Your spies are good. What gave me away? The cape?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
We were being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
They made cake. Hard to blame people for losing faith when it's the gods who are misbehaving.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain, 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
Whatever desire I had to be redeemed in her eyes was weakness, purged by the Watcher's sight.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox. State your name and purpose, young acolyte.
My name belonged to the gods and my hand to their service. No more.
You serve none but yourself. Without contact with your order, you can have no higher purpose. Only the base concerns of the flesh. You have cast yourself from our ranks.
And I should have done it years before. I'd rather live in uncertainty than servitude.
And that uncertainty would lead you where it leads everyone. To doubt, to emptiness, to the many cruelties inspired by disbelief. You will have to forgive your Grandmaster for remaining skeptical of his initiate's choices. You are far from home, dwarf.
I knew my hunt would send me a long way from Masuk. It was a challenge I was glad to undertake for my village.
A journey, then? It must be of some import to take you so far and to last so long.
Anything worth doing comes at great cost.
So it was worth it, then, to tell a dying beast of things it neither understood nor had memory of.
어허, 너무
I am told you are the last of a great line.
As are you.
But my line will continue unbroken. My people entrusted me with their wisdom, and I ensure that their legacy flourishes. Can you say the same?
조롱이 장난이 아닌데?
I still breathe. There is still hope for my master's legacy.
Your master's knowledge was already lost to the world. Any hope you had of rediscovering it ended with your arrival here. You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago. I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it. The heart of this country has skipped a beat. Nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Tolosis into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls. That's where you are mistaken. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our God's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark. And replaced it with one far worse. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust. For all my years, I have seen exactly what they are capable of. What the apostate asked was beyond any man. All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course. This is the only way. We are all controlled by our own doubts. Better that we should be relieved of them. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering.
이제 싸울 때 된 건가?
Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid. Croak 10!
응?
Rita!
아 이거 왜 조절이 안 돼?
Dead on!
Yeah.
끝났고 돌아와. 에이씨. 응? 그냥 죽는데? 왜 걸어가? 다 죽는데? 씨, 못 써. 아, 뭐 하세요, 이거. 도대체 나 이해가 안 가네. 다 죽었어. 다시 해야 돼. 아니, 괜히 붙어 있어가지고, 씨. 아. 다시 다 눌러야 되잖아. 아니, 괜히 붙어 있어서, 괜히, 죽었네, 이거. 저거 때릴 때 빨리 튀어야 되는데.
Sure.
그냥 막 눌러도 되나?
How did you find it? Another, and then she should have obeyed. I asked. Yet yet oh you and you but you. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps? I answered your questions once, but all that changed when they learned of the true gods. But more than that, you with me.
You can.
아니, 이 고객목하라고요, 씨. 이게 왜 다? 왜 이렇게 안 맞지? 아, 나 이해가 안 가네, 이거. 어서오세요, 노멀씨님. 오랜만입니다. 반갑습니다. 휴가 나오셨나봐요. 반가워요. 잘 지내셨나요?
Where were we?
Fiery whore of a goddess!
피곤하실 땐 주무셔야죠.
So that.
아, 오랜만입니다. 반갑습니다. 그래도 건강하셔서 다행이네요. 아니, 언제 죽는 거야? 이건 뭔 게임이냐고요? 필라스 오브 이터니티입니다. 전략적인 디아블로? 아니요, 그렇다고 해야 되나? 아니, 애매하네. 하여튼 그냥 좀
I'll get the next one.
Can't get a good shot with this.
전략적 게임인 건 맞긴 맞는데 뭐라고 설명을 해야 되지? 하여튼 재밌는 게임입니다. 스토리 중심, 느릿하고 재밌는 게임. 아니 일어나, 뭐해 니들. 미치겠네 이거. 미치겠는데? 그죠. 일어나.
Slow down. We got time to catch our breath.
너도 일어나. 죽었네. 아니 왜 안 일어나?
I'll just have to try something out.
넌 여기 있고. 다시 해야겠는데 이거.
Mow it. I feel
아니 뭔데? 차라리 참수자를 먼저 잡아야겠다. 절 RPG형 에이지 오브 엠파이어. 이 그래픽 같은 거 보면 에이지 오브 엠파이어 느낌 나고, 디아블로보다는 뭐.
Sure.
턴제라고 해야 되나 이거를? 근데 너무 아픈데? 다시 다 읽어야 되네 이거. 아니면은 괴물 먼저 죽이자.
You are
8시야 8시. 그냥 일찍 올걸. 괜히 뻘짓해가지고 이것저것 다 해본다고.
How did you find another in a string? Then she should have. What? Yeah. Oh,
Mine,
you
and I
and that you are
I knew
a jerk.
anything.
So it was. But your master. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I answered your question? But all that changed when they learned of the truth. And you. Roach 10!
그래도 요걸 먼저 잡는 게 낫지 않나?
I?
I am no use here.
Lava.
That's
So that's how it's gonna go?
got an arrow for this one.
Curses!
I'll get.
Can't get a good shot
Age
with
has
this.
slowed me. A gift if the Eothasian doesn't
에바야
wake
이거 죽는 거.
Curses! Moe ixi ana.
That's not very.
Can't
Rith ulik.
I'm
take a
That's-
break.
Moe Ixi. Ana.
Can't get a good shot with this.
살려.
I gotta have something here.
계속 살려. 어떻게든 살려. 잠깐 뭐지? 지배, 현호, 혼란, 저항. 아무거나 걸리라 그래. 아무거나
Can't get a
걸리세요.
good shot.
다시 아무거나 걸리세요. 제발. 아니 안 걸려 아무것도.
Fighting hell here.
아니 쓰레기야 이거. 안 걸려. 걸려. 사망 직전인데 못 죽이네 이걸. 또다시. 자, 버프 다 줬는데도 안 되네.
Sure.
모르겠다. 저거 괴물부터 잡아 먼저.
How did you find it? Another? Then she should. Yet, yet, oh, you, and you, but you. I gather you have had your soul awake. I answered your question, but all that changed when they. But more than that. Roach 10.
What?
꺼져봐 좀. 아이씨. 아니 가라고.
How bad?
Hey,
Dead on!
Lavaru beyond seek! Rift Uligna!
일어나.
Can't get a good shot with this.
How about we take a break?
아니 뭐야? 일어나자마자 다 죽었어?
Can't get a good shot with this.
Rift!
Can't get a good shot with this.
다시 한 번 더 깔아줘. 상태 이상 깔아주고. 일어나 얘들아. 다굴 칠 차례야 이제. 얘 뭐 없니? 다 필요 없네.
Can't get a good shot with this.
잠깐만 다 죽는데? 석화. 모르겠다. 석화해. 땡땡이 살려줘.
How may I help?
석화 한 번 더. 아씨 죽여.
Hey there.
아 죽었다. 언제 얘 다시 나와? 30초씩이나 돼?
Hey there.
아니 이게 말이 되냐고.
That's not very helpful.
자씨.
That's me you're hitting!
Damn!
Lavaru beyond sea.
That's not very helpful.
Right.
Lavaru beyond seek!
Got it.
Arthek, Worth, and Roth!
Arthek, Worth, and Roth!
Feeling the strain.
Ready, Watcher.
The dwarf's taking all she can!
이게 뭐야? 아이씨 다시.
Novel.
이거 장판을 깔지 말고 왔다 갔다 하는 걸 깔아야겠다. 안 되겠네.
Sure.
보스 잡는 것도 힘든데 엔딩 보는 것도 힘들다. 1이야 1. 괜히 고레벨 했나? 아이씨. 그래도 랭그라스보단 덜 하겠지.
How did you find it? Another in a... Then she should have obeyed. What if... Yeah, or was it me? I gather you have had your soul... I answered your question. But all that changed when... But more than that... You... With you... Hear me. Roach 10!
우디카를 잡기가 이렇게 힘드네.
How may I help? Navaru. Beyond seat.
You
Navaru.
Dead on.
blast!
일어나.
So that's how it's gonna go?
한 번 더.